So big question is, what happens on a vision quest? We talk about it, but what is it? What actually happens there? I think it's important to recognise that it's not just going out into the wilderness and doing coaching. It's much more than that. This is a very ancient process. Sometimes we call it a Pictish hero quest. And basically what we're trying to do is find a vision for our lives. So this is a guided personal development process in the wilderness. And it's a chance to address questions and issues in our lives, to get clarity, to make decisions, and to have the space and the guidance to help us to do that. For some, it's about trying to figure out what the questions and the issues actually are in the first place. Now, this is a wilderness living experience. We live, we eat, and we sleep at a base camp, usually in a forest, but it's not too far from civilization for base camp, and we appreciate some people may genuinely need to use local accommodation, and also we do need to do food and supply runs into town. Now, our ancient Pictish or Scottish ancestors were clever, they were resourceful, they're strong, they worked as a team, they thrived in this wilderness environment. And you will prepare together, physically, mentally and emotionally, so that you might fully benefit from a solo experience of fasting alone in the Scottish wilderness. Our Pictish Vision Quest includes a range of therapeutic and coaching techniques and processes, solo activities, group activities and self-exploration. And we integrate this process tightly with bushcraft and wilderness long-term living skills to facilitate our rediscovering of who am I, how did I get to where I am, and what's important to me, and what should I be doing with my life. There are 5 main stages within this. One is called severance, one is called preparation, one is called threshold, one is called incorporation, and we add a 5th into our vision quest, which is belonging, and I'll talk about that another time. But I want to talk about the threshold one. This is a very important part of what we actually do on a vision quest. Threshold is a period of being alone, day and night, in the wilderness. We sometimes call this the hero quest, and usually that is a period of fasting alone, so that's drinking water but not eating, and this is where the magic happens. You might be out for 2 nights and 1 day on your solo, or if it's the longer 2-week program, then you will be out for 3 or 4 days and nights on your solo.